我知道你为葡萄酒着迷，我了解你渴望加州的阳光、空气和水。我听见你对亲近葡萄园泥土芬芳的憧憬。我明白你有多么期待亲身漫步在美景如画的葡萄酒故乡。今天的节目，我们将带您前往南加州的著名酒庄德美古拉。
Temecula 在印第安语的意思是太阳，在云雾中升起的地方。不过，德美古拉在我的语言里代表的就是美景、美食，还有美酒。
德美古拉市位于加州洛杉矶东南方的河滨县，是一个有人口10万人的城市。德美古拉以满山的葡萄园、香醇的酒香闻名，为南加州著名酒庄。住在洛杉矶和圣地亚哥地区的朋友，只要开1个多小时的车程，就可以到酒庄喝到品质最佳的好酒。南加州最大的葡萄酒庄园之一就是 Callaway 卡拉威。
Here at Callaway, we have about 24 acres. We also have another property that the lands own that has another probably about 20 more acres. So we are the largest building, the largest facility here in Temecula, but we're not the largest producers. So we are considered what we consider a boutique winery. Our wines are made only and sold only at the winery now. They're not out of the wine area. So kind of a little smaller family owned. We have one winemaker now, and the Lins are very active with him. So all the vines that you see, all the new vines that have been planted in the last 5 years have been with the help of the Lins.
卡拉威酒庄的历史要从葡萄树说起。在1969年，意大利人卡拉威想在沙漠地带的 Temecula 开辟第一家葡萄园时，大家都觉得不可能。原本是干燥的沙漠地带，日夜温差大，因为每天在日出前从南方的彩虹谷吹进湿润而饱含水汽的云雾，得以生产出南加州质量最好的葡萄。
Our first vineyards were planted by a man by the name of John Marco. It was planted in 1968. He was actually, the rumor says that he was approached on a dirt road by a gentleman who was being driven around by a chauffeur, and the gentleman asked him, if you could grow grapes, where would you grow them? So John Marco took him up to this hillside and said, if I could grow grapes in this valley, this is where I would grow them. And then we found out later that that gentleman was Ely Callaway. So he propositioned basically John Marco and said, you plant them, if it works out, I will buy them. So John Marco planted the grapes in 1968, and then in 1969, John Marco came out and it became Callaway Winery. And he was very active and very much a part of this wine industry and this wine country for at least 15 years. He was with us until the 80s, and then he decided he was going to do his second retirement. We were his first retirement. So his second retirement, he went into the Callaway Golf, which is what's very popular now. And then the winery went into more of a corporate-owned winery. And we stayed corporately owned until the Lins purchased the property in 2005.
卡拉威是南加州最大的酒庄，拥有220英亩以上的葡萄园，种植16种不同的葡萄品种，出产28种不同的葡萄酒。从种植葡萄到酿造、储存都是自产自销，不在一般超市出售零售酒。如此以来，更有参观卡拉威酒庄的必要。
Well, the property itself is fairly large, so when we offer guest tours, we go through mostly the production area and the back end or back of house of the winery. So when our guests arrive, they're greeted in the courtyard. They have a demonstration vine there so that we have different varietals there so people can see the different growing patterns of the vineyards. And then our tour guides will take them through the fermentation room, but before they go there, they'll go to the production facility and they'll go to our crush pad. So when our guests come out, they actually get to see where we harvest the grapes, where they're crushed, where we get the juices from. The skins are removed, the juices go into our fermentation room, and then we'll walk our guests into that large fermentation room. We have two fairly large fermentation rooms. The first one that they see is a smaller one. It has quite a few tanks that can hold many gallons, so they'll see that, kind of go through what our fermentation process is for white wines and red wines. And then most of our white wines will stay in the fermentation room. Some of them will go into oak aging, but when the tour continues, they'll go into the barrel room. We have the largest functioning barrel room in the Temecula Valley. We have quite a few barrels, and you'll see them when they go on the tours. And many of our varietals age in oak. So most of our reds and the winemaker reserve will age in oak. Some of our whites in the winemaker reserve selections will age So when people come out, they do get to tour the facility. They're surrounded by vineyard. If they come out during our harvest times, they will actually see us harvest. They will see us crush. Every year we have a grape stomp, so we get to let them kind of see what it's like to stomp grapes. But we try to get them to really understand that this is a farming community, and what we're doing is agriculture, and it's all about the grapes. So.
1976年，英国女王伊丽莎白二世到美国访问，其中国宴用酒就是卡拉威酒庄的酒。女王喝完一杯后，还要了第二杯，可见好酒是有口皆碑的。
The first big one was actually when Ely Callaway was still part of our winery. He was asked to pour our Chenin Blanc for the Queen when she came out. So that was in the late 70s. So he actually went to the Waldorf Astoria in New York and had a dinner over there, and our wines were poured. And it's rumor has it that she asked for a second glass. So once that happened, Callaway wine was known, and it was a white wine. So we did produce at that time only white wines. And then later on in the 80s, a company came up to Ely Callaway and asked him if he would produce a white and a red wine for the America's Cup. And that was the first time we ever produced a red wine. So that happened, and we were the America's Cup wine. And after that, the awards and accolades came. So we have gone through many wine tastings, and when you tour the tasting room, you'll see all of the medals of just this year. But we have many, many medals and awards and accolades for our wines. The biggest ones this year, we did recently receive a Best of Class and Gold on our Gewürztraminer. And we also received a Best of Class and Best of Varietal in our Rosé. So we're really happy with our wines and the production. So I believe it was 2 years ago, that we were actually named the Platinum Business of the Year out in Temecula. And so that's really shows us that we're still a real big part of the community out here, and we're really thankful to all of our neighbors.
卡拉威酒庄光是从法国进口橡木桶，每一个就是1200美金，在美国制造的橡木桶约是800美金。用了5到8年后，他们就把这些从法国进口的橡木桶贱价卖给其他的酒商。酒庄不讳言，把成本算给我们听，我们才知道，坚持酿造好酒的酒庄需要付出的成本比一般想象中的更要高。
So our winemaker kind of does a little experimentation with the barrels. So we have a lot of different barrels in there. When you go through, you'll see different types of oak, and you'll see a lot of French oak. You'll see a lot of European oak, and you'll see a lot of American oak. So he kind of does little trials with individual wines that he has to see if we put this one in French 1-year-old oak and we put this one in American oak that's a new oak barrel, what will the flavors be? So he kind of plays with that a little bit to see what the wines will come out. So he does do a lot of different kinds of barrels. So it's not necessarily just French. So we have a lot of different kinds of barrels in there.
这是刚新建完成的品酒室，在德美古拉酒庄中，只有2家拥有绵延起伏的山坡景观，卡拉威就是其中一家。2楼的品酒区是专属贵宾室，可一边饮酒一边赏景，大片落地窗，采光明亮，270度环绕景观让周围一览无遗。尤其是当海风迎面吹来，或是欣赏日落时，美景美酒加上佳肴，真是人生一大享受。
Our winemaker and the owners, and even to the chef in the restaurant, everything is about sustainability, about quality, about giving back, making sure that everything that we do is sustainable, that it's going to help the environment, we're not hurting it as much as we used to, and it is a passion. You get into this business and it's not really to make money, but there's a passion in there, and you just have to love this valley and love what you're doing, and that's what it shows here.
德美古拉古城不大，只有一条老街。这条街上的古董二手店，你可以挖掘到许多的宝藏。不过呢，我的宝藏就在这里。怎么样？告诉大家，真的宝藏很多吧？哦，那当然要来找一找我们的主人，就在这边。Hi, Eddie.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Nice to see you.
Thank you for coming. It's great to have you here.
Okay, tell us about the olives here. So many different products.
Well, we do have a lot of products. So that just so you know, it's two families that own the company. It's two women who started it, and we have a ranch that's about 18 miles east of this store, where we grow our olives. We do the harvesting, pressing, and bottling of our olive oil. And we have different varieties of olives here. Okay. Some of them are stuffed with blue cheese. Some jalapeno. Oh. We have some late harvest blends. So there's like everything you could possibly want in olives. Right. It's a lot of fun. I think people like the combination of the olive plus the blue cheese, and then people are using it in their martinis. That's really good. So from the olives, then we have spreads, and the spreads are our recipes that we sell. These are excellent for putting on bread or crackers, or even stuffing mushrooms.
Very tasty.
It's great with chicken. There's some bruschetta, and a lemon artichoke spread, which is fantastic. We've even used this as a pasta sauce too. So some people dip, and some people put it on the pasta with some fresh vegetables, heat it up. Oh, so good.
Oh,
so good. Nice.
Oh, you're making me drool.
Oh. And then we have other things too, like the Meyer lemons, which are very soft, and you can slice these and put these on your chicken.
Oh, wow.
So those have been cured as well. And these are excellent. And these are a seasonal item. We have some pastas. Is our own pasta sauce, and then the pastas. But over with the cooking too, we have fresh peppercorns, and then we have salts from all over the world. So we have some salts from Hawaii and from France.
Wow.
Different parts of the United States.
So these are the olive oils.
These are the olive oils. Some we have year-round, and then others are seasonal. So we have a jalapeno right now that is only here for a short time, and then when that runs out, we'll have a new flavor that comes in.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is jalapeno.
Jalapeno, and that's a hickory smoked.
Garlic.
Every one of our oils is cold pressed, so we do the harvesting ourselves. It's all pressed within 24 hours of being harvested, so everything's cold, and the flavors are added at the time of the harvest. So to create a blood orange olive oil, we're adding the blood oranges in with the olives, crushing them all together at the same time. So all those essential oils come together to give you that flavor. You should try it.
Wow.
You can really smell that
citrus,
orange.
Yes. Oh, this is so
And so we use that for chicken, fish, salad dressing base. I use it in baking, so in cookies and brownies. It's excellent.
Wow.
And then what I would do is we would let people taste that first.
Okay, how do I taste?
You want to taste it? Just a little sip to your lips. Okay. Just get the flavor. And then you can get that flavor. And then if we put in just a little bit of vanilla and fig vinegar,
Okay.
and then you just switch that around, it's just oil and vinegar, and then taste that, and that would be something you could put on a salad.
Oh, okay. It's very rich.
Yeah, it is.
Very rich.
Okay, so go ahead and give that a try.
All right. I just love the smell of it.
It smells so good. And then I put that on a salad, which is really nice.
Like it. Very
Good?
Yeah.
Very good. So we do that with all of our oils. We give everybody a taste of a little bit of the oil and a little bit of the vinegar. And then we make some ourselves where we put, this is called just dip it. So it's extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and it has all the herbs and spices in here already. And you try that, and that's great as a salad dressing or dipping your bread or putting it on vegetables. You have to be careful with this. It's life-changing.
Ooh, my life is about to change.
Now you gotta try it.
Welcome to the Temecula Valley wine country, Southern California wine country. We're about half hour outside of San Diego, an hour from Los Angeles by drive time. Our population is 103,000, increasing every year by about 8 to 10%. We have 41 beautiful wineries in wine country, everything from boutique wineries to full-scale resort wineries. 5-star, as I add, and many award-winning wines coming from these wineries.
建造于1859年的 Temecula 是南加州其中一个百龄老镇，这里的建筑物充满着西部牛仔的特色。看着这些一景一物，像是进入了时光隧道，回到19世纪末的年代。德美古拉老街是一个集合100年历史建筑、古董商店、酒店、特色食品专卖店、精品店、礼品和收藏品店的地方。另外，老街区还有德美古拉博物馆，展览当地印第安人部落和当地的自然历史以及城市发展。此外，新落成的市政厅也位于老街区。
Old Town Temecula has about 14 different festivals or unique events that go on the weekends. Saturday is always a great time to be in Temecula. Old Town is always hopping, and there's always something unique and fun to do. We have Old Western days where everybody dresses up in cowboy gear. We have gunfights in town, so be aware. And we even have painting festivals, hot rod festivals, The place is always jumping. There's always something new to do all throughout the year through our seasons. Temecula is a place you can visit 365 days a year, have glowing sunshine and a nice breeze at the end of the day.
酒庄的美景可以置身其中，也可以搭乘热气球从高空俯瞰。热气球可以说是在德美古拉除了参观酒庄之外最著名的活动，行程约需1小时。搭乘热气球眺望美丽的德美古拉酒乡风景，可以说是在南加州地区是独一无二。若要体验欣赏日出，可要有早起的准备，通常需要凌晨5点半到6点半就出发。搭乘热气球切勿心急，放飞热气球会受到地势和风向很大的限制。地点选定之后，升起热气球也是一大挑战。不过对于没有坐过热气球的旅客，看热气球如何升起也是很难得的经验。乘坐热气球升空平稳，但高度会比想象中更高一些。
Wine Country is ready to take your reservations, ready to have you come out and visit, and always ready to pour a great glass of wine. There's Old Town here?
美啊，我想，we need more confidence and we need smiles.